Hello my dear fellow Barbie collectors, welcome back to Busy Bee from Germany. I'm Busy Bee from Germany, and my first question today is, have you seen the video that recently appeared on Facebook showing the Barbie production in Japan from around 1960? You can see in there the production of ponytail Barbie dolls. Let me know in the comments below. And speaking of Barbie production, I'd like to do a little video about the Barbie wigs today. I have not seen any video on YouTube, so this is the opportunity here to show you how this wig can be repaired because a part of her streaks are missing, and how rerouting works, and we have a chance to have a look into the wig piece that gives us a very good impression how rerouting was done and how we can save a wig when part of the hairline is missing. Let me show you what we need here for our repair. So let's take the wig off. So I have here my rerouting needle, it's a doll needle. I have my crochet hook. I have here some yarn, a pair of scissors, and here's my pair of scissors for cutting fabric. So let's have a closer look into the wig. You see we have here, down here, we have the missing streaks. And what does this tell us? We have here a streak that is loose. If I would push, it would come out here. I don't want this, but if I would push, this would come out. I don't want this, I want to secure this. You can also see here that we have here something similar, and we have in here the same problem. This is also seems to be a loose streak. You can see it here. This also seems to be loose somehow. I don't want to push on this streak because it would come out if we push further. So let's secure these streaks here. You see we have a wonderful rerouting pattern in here. You see here streak for streak. This was done by machine, and here also. The machine did it in a wonderful way, but here it started to come loose because we have here some missing streaks. And what we do to secure this is very easy. I have to put the wig down here, and no, better reasons of demonstrations, let's try do this. I try to push the streak a little bit inward. Here you see comes inward to me, and we need to secure this now with a needle and a bit of yarn. And I go in there. It's not super easy because there's a little bit of mess inside, so I have to try to get into the middle of the streak and make some knots with my yarn here to secure this. This is not always super easy. We have here the same. This also started to become loose. It's okay. We can secure it here. That's now, I have met in the middle of this streak here. That's sometimes a bit tricky but normally you manage to get somehow into the middle of the streaks, and then you can secure the streak one by one. So this is not very hard, you just do this. I'm in the middle of the streak now, and then I do some knots. See, that's a big knot here. And then we have to find the right streak. I don't know. You push outside and then you see which is the streak you are working with normally. And then you can try to push a little bit inward. So that's not the right streak. Sometimes it... Yeah, now we have this streak here. Was this one. You can push it back into the head. So that's one. I use black here just for the reasons of demonstration, that you can see what we are doing here. I will cut them after we finish the process. And now let's continue and do it with the next streak too. Still a connection. Sometimes they stay intact, even if they have lost their connection to another streak. And this is probably also the answer why, with the lock and loop method, the hair in the head stays intact, because the streaks keep themselves in the place so that you don't need glue. And now we need a bit of yarn again, and we need our other little needle here. And then we try to get the middle of the streak. Sometimes a bit tricky. It's looking good. I think I have most of this streak here. But you can also push it a bit inwards. It's easier. So now we have secured all streaks. I'm not sure where these come from. Somewhere from the top, I think. It seems to be this one. It's always a surprise when you work with the streaks where they come from. So the end here, the circle is clear, of course, I think, but This one here is still a surprise. Let's try to find the right place. It must be somewhere here. It's not super easy to film. It must be the streak beside the one it's missing. Must be this one here, I think. And when we push, it goes back in. You see here is one missing. We have one bald spot here. We also have missing some streaks here. But I cannot see that there are problems inside. That's why I don't cut here or do anything further with my sewing yarn. I would leave it as it is. I think that's the best we can do for this hat. I don't want to put in new streaks because this saran hair is very dry, and I have my doubts that if we would add new hair, that we style the hair, that it would stay in its position, because I know some of these early hairs tend to break, like the Color Magic, and I'm really afraid that if I would put in new streaks and style them, that this hair could break. So that's where I don't put in any new streaks, but it's not very obvious that streaks are missing here. And I think it's okay when we leave it as it is. So you won't see it. I will cut the streaks here, the end of the yarn here, so that we don't have it in the hat. And I do the same here. So I would say it's not very obvious when we put the wig on the head again. You don't see this super obviously. Yeah, we have to style it a bit. That's okay. It's also okay here, I would say. It's a bit messy, but that's okay. We can do it. We should be able to comb it again now, and nothing should really happen to the wig. So won't come off here out of the head, because when you don't fix this, all the hair could come out of the head. And that's why I wanted to show you how to fix this here in a few quick steps. But you also see how rerouting was done. You see here all the lines from the sewing machine. That's what I wanted to show you, because lots of you asked me how this is done, how keeps one streak the other one in the head, because they are knotted together, kind of knotted together in the head, and that's why they stay inside the head. It's like when you do normal sewing. The yarn also stays in the fabric. I hope you understand what we have done here and why we have done it here. Just wanted to be sure that nothing happens. And this seems to have been the start, because when you push here, nothing happens, does not come out of the head. That normally happens only when you start somewhere. And by the way, before I forget to tell you, this also happens inside a hat when you do a normal reroute, but you have only a very small hole to film, and that's why it's very hard to tape the whole process when you do a full reroute for Barbie. And that's why I use this opportunity to show you how this works inside a Barbie hat, because we have here this open part and it's easier to show. My dear viewers, I hope you understand the process of rerouting better now. We had the chance to have a look in the head today, and I hope you understand why we have not put any new streaks into this wig today. I thank you very much for staying until the end of the video with me. Please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. See you very soon. Your Busy Bee from Germany. Bye!